of all of the Spett Gaming members. We have Sneak, Babaka, Espazed, Crux, and Punisher. And for Hot4Dudes, we have Pixuk, Osip, Albi, Daheb, and Stu. So I hear Hot4Dudes kind of have a couple of fans in the chat as well, so may get a little bit clashing right here, but with that being said, we'll jump right into it. Spett going to be starting on the T side with Hot4Dudes on the CT side, taking that defuse kit as well, so have the kind of the advantage on the starting CT side. I love when players buy the defuse kits, especially on the pistol round. It does give the 5 seconds of advantage, and especially it relieves a lot of pressure as well on the team to retake very quickly. So Spett with a 2-man nade set, 1 man playing a a Desert Eagle. So not sure what the setup is right here, but they will be looking to try and move out onto the A bomb site already. Smoking out towards jungle, already pushing through toward the bomb site. Punisher going to be already heading in towards CT. Osip the first player to fall, and Babaka going straight for the bomb plant, wanting to get it right down on the site already. Albi does spot Punisher crossing over towards CT and will take the head of Sneak as well. Looking for some backup. Babaka is there to provide it, the old dog of the team. The 30-year-old providing the frags. Punisher and Babaka to both find the kills, and Punisher to sweep the head off of Daheb in the exchange there. Pixel left in 1 versus 3. He will fall. Crux to find the final frag. So Spett taking a very early 1-0 lead, putting Hot4Dudes onto that force buy. I'll be going to be picking up the scout. Probably will play towards middle or the A bomb site with that, unless he wants to jump scout B van, but it is kind of a shady area to be inside of. But with that being said, 2 Galils, 1 UMP, the Desert Eagle on Espazed and the AK on to Punisher. So Spett looking to yet again move very swiftly and pick up a round, leaving the bomb at the back of T-spawn. 2 players playing towards middle, holding the push, making sure they keep this English mix team in the sites they're meant to stay on. Now this team is it's a pretty big mix. They have, I think it's 2 English players. They have, is it 1 Russian or Croatian? I don't even know. They have a mixture of players. So yeah, not sure how good their communication is, considering they'll probably communicate in English. They have to, for the fact that us in the UK are really bad at learning other languages. So they will most likely communicate in English. But Lithuanian, oh there we go. But Osip getting the information onto our stairs, does spot Sneak and can take away the head. Bomb already down on the site though. Babaka spraying through toward the smoke, catching Pixel with the Galil shots there. Not sure whether he did spot the player jumping up onto Ticket, but Osip looking to get aggressive through towards stairs, and there we go. Babaka finally spotting the player over towards Ticket. 3 players from CT all moving in the retake together here. Kind of messy, but Babaka will be able to spray down 1, or getting caught behind triple box, and Babaka just lines them all up. Osip will take 2, however, leaving him in a 1 versus 2. Has the AK in hand, looking to tap the defuse, forcing Espazed to peek, and he will be able to do so. Crux will have the ammo to finish off, though. Not sure whether he'll be able to save the AK, but apart from that, he definitely will, and we'll carry that over into the next round. Spett taking a 2nd round. Kind of shady with the frags that Hot4Dudes claim there, but Johnny, Mr. Babaka, wiping out pretty much, was it 3 players of Hot4Dudes, so taking the 2nd round victory there. Probably looking to take a 3rd as well, for the fact that they have forced Hot4Dudes onto the pistols yet again. Now, inside news, Mirage isn't the greatest of maps for Spett, but looking pretty strong so far, and Sneak, he will take down 3, looking for 4, and does have a chance to get the ace. Can't confirm it though, but Osip, he will fall. Espazed to get the trade, and Spett, they take a clean 3-0. A lot of money gained by Sneak there. $6,950 in the bank right there. So Spett with the 3-0 lead have the chance to try and take down the buy round of Hot4Dudes, which if they do, they will pretty much bankrupt them, but the round loss bonus will be 3,400. So they'll be, well, if they lose this, onto 1 eco buy into the 5th round. Two Dutch, 2 UK, 1 Estonian. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, Punisher does get tagged partially through towards the kitchen area. Osip likes to play inside the CT boxes. Whether or not it will work for him is to be decided, although damage being done on to Punisher through towards short here. Now, I imagine the comms of Spett being pretty manic for the fact that whenever they're talking in face or whatever, they're pretty much always calling and everyone has something to say. So, not that it's a bad thing, but Albie to take down Crooks on short. Maybe the smoke for window wasn't there. I thought they smoked off window, but maybe not. Could have potentially not landed there, but Darhead will be able to take down Sneak as well. Babaka looks to try and get the trade. Will manage to do so. Left on half HP though, so 4 versus 3. Need to look to move towards a bomb site now. Bomb moving in towards middle, however. Have the option to either split towards short with the 1 player in apartments wrapping round toward B, or they can move through towards connector, which looks like they will be looking to move up towards short. The bomb getting ready to push through short. Punisher will claim 1 frag. Picks up to find 1, but SPZ to trade. So back into a 2 versus 2 scenario. Both players here moving from kitchen. 10 seconds when the bomb was planted. So Albie now onto the rotate. Takes down Babaka though, and there we go. SPZ will fall. So Hot4Dudes claiming their first buy round on the board and giving Hot4Dudes a first round here. So Spett Gaming shut down in Hot4Dudes buy round. The defuse will come out and they will take the round. So Crooks, the rest of his team, their economy not too bad actually. They can go into the full buy. Will they be bringing out the AWP though? Okay, Crooks is going to take the AWP. Does he have the spawn? He has kind of, or is he? Okay, yeah, he has the ramp spawn. So going for a peek towards ramp could probably be a really good decision for him. The smoke will go down, but that's landed with a gap in it, which it definitely has. Although it doesn't land anything just yet. Wanting to go for the repeat, not finding anything just yet. Although Babaka already tagged on to 71, doing a lot of damage onto Albie as well. Leaving him on just under a 5th XP. Crooks, is he wanting to trade the AK? He definitely is. Has the peek down toward ramp, giving up the AWP, wanting to get back onto the rifle. But with Albie being so low, they can maybe look to target mid, which would be weak, although A seems like the optimum site for them so far. SPZ looking to peek out of Palace with that AWP. If he finds the opening frag, that will be so influential in getting the A site secured. Darheb and Osip playing in toward that CT box yet again with Darheb underneath the Underwood balcony. So throwing over the smoke, stowing the flashbangs, wanting to push out onto this A bomb site. Sneak going to be the first man to be called up here and does find the opening frag. So that's a very positive start for them. Darheb moving in to his death. 3 players inside of CT. Looks like they massively love to rotate through towards CT. Osip will find 1. Crooks comes away with his life there. But yet again, moving in from CT. Albie going to be boosted up here, and Crooks surely should have heard that, and he definitely will hear the drop. So as soon as he jumps on ticket, Crooks should have the angle in his favor. Stu is to find a frag though, but like I said, as soon as Albie jumps up on ticket, Crooks should have this angle pretty much locked down, although he doesn't. Looks away for 1 second, and the frag was capitalized upon, although SPZ providing work here into a 1 versus 1. Tapping the defuse though, and why is he looking towards short? Doesn't know that there is a player there, but needs to go for the tap, and he baits it out enough, goes for the flashbang as well. And this is pretty much perfect. Has to drop a smoke on the bomb, but he was peeking out of it, and Spett, there we go, taking away the round from Hot4Dudes, putting them onto a very rough economical time here with a 4-1 scenario. The force buy for Hot4Dudes, obviously because they can't buy into the next round, will probably be 5-1 for Spett, and then probably 6-1 for the eco round. So a very good chance to take a decent lead in this first half. So We will see what happens in this force buy, but looks like nothing's going to be any different apart from Daheb maybe looking to get aggressive through towards Palace. Not finding anything just yet, but should get the frag, and he definitely will. That was a good time to peek as soon as the first shot was fired. Sneak looking to maybe get the trade here, and will be able to land the headshot. Crooks, if he wraps around from middle right now, it could be a perfect time to shut down the A play from them, but obviously we do have Pixel on towards short, so could be the man to shut down with that Desert Eagle. The scope of Albi not being beneficial just yet, and Sneak, there we go, yet again finding another frag. Albi will fall, and already a 4 versus 3. The one-man advantage back in Spett's favour. And Sneak to claim yet another frag. 3 in the round for him, and Stu and Pixel is all that remain. Rotating now from the B bomb site. Stu going to be looking to move in from jungle, needs to maybe stop the bomb from crossing over toward the bomb site here, but Punisher and Sneak will both find frags. 4 in the round for Sneak there, and a good play from him. Punisher to back him up as well. But Hot4Dudes now onto their full eco round, and it will be a very, very weak buy moving into the buy round for Hot4Dudes, for the fact that Pixel and Osip and Stu all have under $2,000. So obviously their round loss bonus will be what, 2,400, so they will have a decent buy, but not a lot of utility at all. So Sneak once again, yet again, getting ramp aggression, and with all 5 players of Hot4Dudes stacked toward this A bomb site, Sneak could have a showdown right here. Stu is peeking the very close angle, but with these USPs, they need to land very, very accurate shots here. Can't have any room for error, and that is the information gathered. Sneak will be able to spray down 2. Stu is there to trade though, but in a 4 versus 3 and only 1 AK being secured, that's a pretty big disadvantage for Hot4Dudes already. And look, the B bomb site already secured. Stacking it wasn't probably the best decision. They should have kept at least 1 player over toward this site. But either way, they have had to give up the B bomb site. Bomb should be planted for short. They should plant it for short, considering they have Babaka in ladder room, which they definitely have. Crooks to put down the bomb plant. If Crooks goes into kitchen, he could shut off any form of a rotation. And with Babaka inside of ladder room, they pretty much have no room to move right here. But SPZ, the AWP has been lost, picked up by Daheb. Babaka is to find a frag, but Daheb is to trade, looking to try and get some more as well. Spett, they don't have an economy to go for the hunt though. Probably wanting to just keep hold of the weapons they do have, but Daheb yet again taking another frag. Punisher, he will fall as well. Probably the worst decision Spett could have made there was trying to hunt down that AWP, but either way, they do pick up the round, but that was a lot of economical gain for Daheb there. Probably can drop the AWP and buy himself the M4 as well. Spett, however, can go back into the full buy. Not sure why they all went for the peak, though. Spett can pick up the AWP yet again. SPZ to buy, or to take that, bought by, I think that was Sneak, so although I'll be looking for the peak inside of middle, not spotting anything just yet. But spraying through towards short, not catching anyone off guard just yet. All 5 players of Spett Gaming moving over toward this B bomb site, which could indicate at a B execution they have the 3 smokes ready, which they can line up and throw. The flashbangs to follow as well, and the Molotovs to clear out the angles, so they have a decent nade set to be able to set up and execute the site here. Will they do it though? We will find out pretty soon, as they are looking to set up and the flashbangs and the grenades through towards apartments. It looks like Sneak, Babaka to smoke off short, Sneak to, is that to go over to bench? And probably the final smoke to be after plant maybe? Although the Molotov just massively forcing them back, shutting out. Okay, both smokes have gone towards short. So the flashbang in towards apartments does temporarily blind, and Spett, they've literally thrown these smokes and had nothing to recuperate from it. Pushing through 12B apartments now. It's just literally go, go, go. And Pixel and Stu will both spray down players. Sneak will find one and takes a second as well. Claims a third, and somehow Spett there right back into this. Daheb allowing the bomb to be planted, and Sneak, he will somehow jump right into the crosshair of Daheb. So not sure the ideology on that, but Daheb holding the cross towards the B apartments. Needs to get the flashbang, which he definitely does land, but there we go. Espz to land the shot, and Osip left in a 1 versus 1. Espz does land the tag, but needs to push, misses it, and round secured by Hot4Dudes. Very, very confident round from them, especially that spray down from Pixel and who was it? Stu? It was definitely Stu. But with time to spare, they catch the defuse, and Hot4Dudes, they take a second round. Although Spett, if they lose every single round on the CT side right now, they will still have enough rounds to comfortably move in toward the CT side. So if you look at it that way, it's not too bad of a scenario. But Spett, they'll be wanting maybe a 9-6 half. 10-5 would be even better here. But the economy dropping them down to around the $2,000 mark, wanting to buy into the next round. Although Hot4Dude, their buy isn't the best. We still have Albi on no Kevlar after buying the AWP. Decent amount of utility, but that should be expended pretty early, which most UK players seem to do. It must be just a thing. We always throw out our utility pretty early when we could save it, but you know, why not? But with that being said, Spett looking to maybe take 1 or 2 frags in this round. I don't see much more coming out from them in this round. Although picks up, playing very aggressively. Sneak to be able to capitalize there, and Daheb maybe looking to go for the middle peak. Will be looking to claim 1 frag, but not finding anything just yet. Damage being done onto SPZ and Babakan though. Sneak also tagged once from picks up, but apart from that, no damage being done on to the 2 players toward the A bomb site, and the bomb is over towards A, so splitting towards Connector right here. Daheb will be able to spray down Babaka though, throwing the Molotov inside of Connector, and Daheb to get yet another frag. Bomb moving on toward the site. Punisher will fall, although Sneak could be the man to deny here inside of jungle, and he will spray down Stu. Will he expect another player? He definitely won't, and Albi will be able to find the frag. Looking for the bomb plant here, and Crooks, he will somehow manage to get the plant before being taken down. So in that scenario, a pretty good round from Spett Gaming. They got a lot of frags, damaged the economy of Hot4Dudes, and even got the bomb plant to make up the money loss as well. So Spett, in my eyes, a pretty successful round, and Hot4Dudes now on to their buy round. A limited buy from them though. Not a lot of economy to be able to be spent in this round, so just having to buy the M4s with the... Oh, they do have Kevlar helmets. I was surprised they would have had helmets. I was expecting maybe 1 or 2, but apart from that, nothing more. But they definitely have conjured up a very good buy, despite the economy state that it was in. But SPZ, the opportunity to find the opening frag, does get shoulder peak, but no shot being landed just yet. Albi is tagged from middle, though. The Molotov will be keeping him trapped inside of jungle, but Daheb, he'll be able to spray down Babaka there. A pretty aggressive peak without checking Connector. But SPZ holding the angle yet again. Wanting to move in towards jungle here, and middle seems like a very controlled area for Spett so far. It's not paid off too well, and there we go yet again. Crooks being taken down by Daheb, looking to try and get the trade, but overwhelmed inside of middle. Picks up, will be able to find the frag. Punisher's head was spotted. The dink being managed, and 37 HP's left, and Picks up will be able to spray down. SPZ left in a 1 versus 5. Has to be able to pull off an ace here to have any chance of winning the round. And with 45, or with just under 40 seconds left on the clock now, he pretty much has no chance of picking this up unless they all line up on this A bomb site, which they definitely don't look to be doing. Spett should be losing this round, and their economy isn't the best moving into this round either. Obviously, the round loss bonus will be in their favor partially, probably $2,400. SPZ to find 1 frag with that AWP. How long will be able to save this though? 13 seconds on the clock plus the end of round time. So around 16 seconds. He has to survive more. He's backing away towards Palace, so should be able to keep this secure. Although, with the state of the rest of the economy, it may just be a force buy here and try and maybe either get more middle control or look to move in towards B. A seems like a pretty open site though. They've only been to it once or twice, and a couple of them times were in the pistol eco round, so who knows, maybe looking to get... Looks like it's going to be a B split though. The smoke over towards short will be landing in the regular place, so not too deep to be able to cross through yet, but oh, this could be perfect. Getting inside of middle and SPZ with that AWP, taking down Albi and dropping the AWP as well. The smoke in towards connector does stop the immediate push of Spett Gaming, but they have a lot of time to work with, and with the one-man advantage, they won't want to be giving this up. Sneak maybe could be the man to deny the only player with Kevlar apart from the AWP, of course. So 1 minute left on the clock, and Spett Gaming taking this very, very slowly, wanting to make sure they check each and every single angle, cover off every single access point from Hot4Dudes' point of view. So wanting to keep them right out of this round. Obviously, the AWP is dropped inside the middle, so Dahab can look to trade. He did have a very impressive game with the AWP in one of the previous rounds, but does damage onto SPZ, forcing him to back away up towards short, and that calls the information for Hot4Dudes right now, which moving up towards short. Stu in the prime position to get the spray down here, and he does spot one player cross. Sneak looking to cross as well, but picks up, is able to spray down one and catches a second as well, looking for a third, and does manage to find it. Stu is there to back up as well. Brooks left in a 1 versus 4. He will fall after getting one frag, and Hot4Dudes coming back on the scoreboard right now. 6-5 for Spett, and going into their bye round. Going to be a very nervous round for them. Spett definitely need to pick up this buy round to have any chance of trying to destroy the economy of Hot4Dudes so far. They obviously have been generating some sort of economy, but they have been losing a lot of players, especially in the rounds that they survive in. One survived, 2 survived, 4 survived, and then 3 survived. So the economy is not going to be the most stable just yet. But obviously, keeping winning rounds, keeping that momentum going will obviously boost their economy either way. So Bomb looking to move back over to this A bomb site. That was where they had the early success. The pistol round, the rounds progressing after that. And obviously Osip used to be the player inside of CT, but looks like Albi has taken over that role, with Osip now looking to play towards middle. So the smokes over toward the A bomb site, forces one of the players from B to rotate. Obviously they stacked B pretty heavily right there. The Molotov onto default does stop any sort of immediate plan, but B Molotov out inside of CT, and yet again Hot4Dudes playing this 3-man CT push. Although bomb to be planted for short already, but Sneak and Punisher both to spray down frags. Sneak not expecting another player, but somehow he can't even secure the frag, so 3 versus 2, and Spett in a good advantage so far. Hot4Dudes onto the rotation, both coming through connector. They like to retake from CT, or just retake together pretty heavily. Barker taking some early shots, 2 for 1 or 1 for 1 trade, and SPZ to take the head of Stu. So Spett picking up yet another buy round, getting the rounds back onto the board. And Hot4Dudes, their economy not being so stable, but it looks like Stu will go into the buy, drop the UMPs, and they will have the force buy. Not a lot of utility, but they do have some form of buy that can look to challenge the 5-man AK buy of Spett Gaming. But Barker going for the very early peak, not catching any shots just yet, but did spot some players on the A bomb site. Information gathered, and it looks like Spett will now be moving over towards middle or the B bomb site. But wanting to try and get in towards middle, Albi being the player to hold that, but with the UMP, the damage is going to be so limited at this range. Obviously, the UMP was recently nerfed, so the damage done with that UMP from especially middle will be so minimal. But SPZ, the first player to fall. We have a verified streamer in the chat. Welcome. Part of the Spett team. Not too bad, not too bad. Make sure to enter our giveaway if you haven't done so already. We're giving away a gut knife autotronic minimal wear. But Spett Gaming executing toward this A-bomb site yet again. Sneak. Catching Darheb inside of Sandwich. Good check from him and back into a 4 versus 4. Punisher. Punishing picks up over towards short. Although Osip getting the tags with the Farmass in and Sneak. He will fall by a USP as well. So back into a 2 versus 2. Osip is tagged heavily, but Babaka, he will fall. Bomb plant denied and round secured. Hot4Dudes right back into this right now. Punisher runs into his death and Hot4Dudes get another round back onto the board. So with that being said, the economy of Spett pretty much in ruins after that round loss. So probably a eco for this round and a buy in the final. Obviously, oh, they're looking to force up. Okay, I was expecting an eco there, but never mind. We will be going into the buy anyway. 5.7s, Tech 9, no, Tech 9s, P250s and 1 Deagle. Looking to make an impact here, but Osip to spray down 1 and catches a second. Albie to back up with a 3rd as well. USPS being brung out and Crooks, he will fall. Punisher, the final player alive, sitting at the edge of the smoke, will fall on Hot4Dudes. A very successful round for them. It was the eco of Spett, but same scenario in this round. 7-7 and Hot4Dudes have a chance to claim the CT side here. So obviously taking the CT side would be a massive start for Hot4Dudes, especially if they can grab the pistol round, which will give them probably 9-7, 10-7 before Spett can buy. So it all depends on who wins this round and who takes the pistol, which probably will decide the majority of the fate in this game. Obviously, if Spett do take the pistol round, then that will be 2 out of 2, which will be a massive chance to claim the game. Obviously, I think when I researched it, or like from odds and statistics, it was a 70% chance of winning the game if you win both pistol rounds. So that's a pretty big stat. Now, I think that was on Reddit or something like that. But that's a pretty big stat if you have like 70% chance to win a game if you win both pistol rounds, because pistol rounds are pretty influential. Although Darhead doing work with that M4, taking 3 frags in this round. And Hot4Dudes look pretty much set to be able to take a 8-7 scoreline here. Especially considering that the buy of Spett Gaming isn't the best, and already Sneak is tagged down to 40 health points. So should be a pretty much clean sweep here from Hot4Dudes. Sneak is there to find a frag, but Osip will deny, and there we go. Spett Gaming, after a very positive start, pretty much slowed down toward the last, I'd say, 6-7 rounds of the first half. So moving in toward the second half, Spett definitely need the pistol round. They definitely need the eco rounds if they win the pistol round. But we will see. But obviously, Spett, they play well on the CT side. Not sure how well Hot4Dudes play. I've not really seen them. I just know that they are 2 for 2, 2 wins, 2 losses in the ESEA, while Spett are 3 wins, 1 loss. So Spett play today and tomorrow. So if my schedule is free, I'll cast the game tomorrow as well. So yeah. So, Spett Gaming onto the pistol round, stacking the B bomb site and struggling to get out of the window. But Spett going to be stacking this B bomb site, getting the information early, wanting to be able to try and get the pistol round in. Obviously, the smokes over toward the A bomb site may draw the player out, but the information moving around toward the A bomb site right now. Crux and Babaka both inside of the A bomb site, but oh, Punisher has the lineup there and takes down one, does damage to a few others as well. Babaka spotted inside of CT. Crux with the angle, but Babaka does get dinked down to 1 HP. Crux just managed to find one, but Osip will trade, but Sneak coming in and finding 3 very impressive kills. Spett will claim the pistol round and taking the 8-8 scoreline back onto level pegging, and Spett pretty much destined for a 10-8 scoreline right here, considering that the 2 rounds progressive after the pistol round should be the ones that the winners of the pistol round take. But with that being said, the 4 Tech 9s and 1 PT50 of Hot4Dudes could provide a distraction for Spett. They have been destroyed by pistols before, but new dawn, new day, and new round. Spett looking to try and hold off this B bomb site, which looks like the site that they will be heading towards. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Sneak with a very, very good game. 24 frags for him. 10, 4, 9, and 8. Osip having a good game, as well as Daheb as well. I think they're both the UK players, or 1 UK player, 1 Estonian. Not too sure. But B-bomb site looks like it's pretty much where Hot4Dudes are wanting to go in this round. Not dedicated to it just yet. 55 seconds on the clock. Not making a move so far. But Spett are stacked toward the B-bomb site, so they have the rotations if they do need to. Obviously, the player from Kitchen can rotate toward B, while the players from Connector can go up short if they want to do so. So Sneak playing the exist corner, not a very well checked corner, and there we go, claiming 2 frags from it. Picks up will be able to claim 1 back, but Stu, a 2-for-2 trade. Picks up left very low HP though. He doesn't need health points. SPZ will fall, and 3 versus 2. Both players moving up from short. Crux to be boosted, looking to spray down with that UMP, doing a lot of damage as well. 2 players are very low, and Picks up will fall. Daheb to be taken down as well, and Crux looking to get a clip for his highlight reel. Picks up 3 frags, and Stu will fall. The defuse to be carried out, and Spett, they do pick up the retake there. A very strong retake from Babaka and Crux, to say the least. Hot4Dudes with a pretty disorganized after plant position. But either way, Spett Gaming on to the buy round. Hot4Dudes dropping down to $2,000. Obviously, they got the bomb plant, so it can buy pretty well into the next round. But Spett wanting to keep hold of the round win that they have so far. Winning this match would give them a 4-1 streak in ESEA and would actually put them into the top 75 in ESEA Open. Which, when you think about it, I think it's the top 32 teams that go into the playoffs? So a very, very achievable aim for Spett so far, and Punisher to be spraying down 2, finding 2 UMP kills there. Left Albion a 1 versus 3. Make that 1 versus 2, but Babaka will fall. Oh, Punisher being dinked there, left on 3 HP. Does secure the round, and Spett taking a 10-8 scoreline. Dropping into double digits. We'll combine it with his Minecraft highlights. Yeah, exactly. His parkour. Yeah, if you didn't know, Crux played Minecraft on stream. It was brilliant. And Marin, thank you for the host as well. Sanux, thank you for the host. You guys are insane. Spett has a really good audience. It's great. Probably like the most, or one of, apart from like the big teams that have to go for the ESEA Open, obviously like there's Diffuse Kids, Eastern Vikings, Gameplay, something like that, Gameplay DNA, who have to go for the system. Apart from that, Spett is probably one of the most talented ESEA Open rosters, and can definitely look to challenge for the top 50. SPZ to take down Albion. Sneak, burning Stu alive. Crooks to find one as well, dropping down through. Flashbang to allow a peek, although picks up, running right through the smoke and giving himself up pretty easily there. Darheb left in a sandwich all alone. Somehow survives to get one frag, but Sneak will be able to pick it up, and Hot4Dudes, their buy round destroyed yet again. Spett taking a 3-round lead, and Hot4Dudes, will they force up? They have the economy to do so, but they will just go for the eco, wanting to make sure they have the best buy they can do moving into the next round. So Spett, a good chance to take 12-8 and put themselves closer to picking up a 16th. Obviously 12-8 gives 4 rounds between Spett and Hot4Dudes, and 4 rounds between Spett and the victory. So Albi, the first player to fall, does do damage on to Punish, though. The Molotov dropping too late, but does burn temporarily. Picks up, looking to try and find another frag, and does manage to do so. Barker, oh sorry, SPZ will miss the shot with the AWP, looking to move into the retake now. 4 versus 3 on this retake, and somehow Spett lost 2 frags very, very easily. Anyway, there's a live scoreboard. This is pretty much live. There's like a 7-second delay between this. Well, the Go TV. Yeah, true. Although Stu left in a 1 versus 2 does find the frag, and what was that lag? Stu spraying down 3 and somehow securing the round. Not sure whether you saw that lag on stream, but I definitely felt that. Jesus Christ. No idea what happened there, but, you know. Spett giving up a 3 versus 1 there. Not sure how they were managed to lose. I was thinking of stats. Fair enough. I think ESEA's like page has the stats on it. If you just go to ESEA, search Spett, and then click the team, click the games, click upcoming or whatever the scoreline is or whatever. And then it should show the stats there. I'm not too sure though. Spett needs to fix their anti-eco. Yeah, that's something they need to work on, but Mirage isn't one of their best maps. I'm actually not sure what their best map is, because what map was it last time? It was Overpass last time, so that wasn't a good. They lost a lot of rounds on Overpass. But the thing with Spett is they make it a lot harder than it actually is. Like, if you think about it, that scenario was winnable, the 3 versus 1. Like, the retake was very, very coordinated. They just got caught out in the spray down, but Crooks fully blind. Stu will claim the frag. Those 2 is their best map. But if you think about all the scenarios where they've lost like 2 versus 1s, 3 versus 2s, where they've lost them, if you add all them rounds up, then it'd probably be like 14, 13, 9 right now. Or maybe even like 13, 6. So, Hot4Dudes executing over toward the A bomb site. Babaka Satin Ninja could be the man to provide the frags here. Albi will fall. No chance to get another frag, but Darheb will be able to trade. Looking to try and meat shield the bomb though. Finds a frag and picks up a second as well. SPZ providing 3 very crucial frags, and Spett, they are right back into this. Somehow they can't win a 3v1, but can win a very impressive 3 versus 4. Not sure what the heck goes on, but Spett, they win the rounds, and somehow they manage to get that victory in the bag there. 12-9, and Hot4Dudes can go into the force buy if they want to do so, but probably will be the best idea to go for the eco round here. Although maybe not, going into the force buy. Or back onto SPZ. Sneak with a AK. Somehow we're back onto a farmhouse. Not sure what happened there. But Spett taking this round away, 13-9, would break the economy of Hot4Dudes and give them a massive chance of getting that 14-9 scoreline. Which, having that many rounds between you and your opponents massively decreases their confidence. Although Pixel will be able to take down Punisher. But Barker pushes through Connector and finds one frag, but Osip will be able to trade. The one-man advantage still present here. Although Espazed will be able to find one. Osip yet again finding the trade frags. But we do have Crooks sat on triple box. Could be the player to deny here and does do damage. Taking down Stu in the process. And should be looking to get the final frag. Sneak will be able to take down Pixel. So leaving Osip in a 1 versus 2 here. Have a pretty big chance to be able to secure this round. Especially that they have the bomb under control. Crooks should get the frag. And he definitely will. Picking up 2 in the round for him. And Spett, they take a 13-9 lead. So, Hot4Dudes will be going into the eco round right now. So, their economy will support a buy in the next round. But Spett should be able to claim this round and take 14-9. Which, when you think about it, is a pretty decent start for Hot4Dudes getting back into their buys. Because obviously 14-9 will give a very, very good chance of Spett taking the victory here. So Sneak playing this angle perfectly, spraying down 4, catching Pixel and the rest of his team off guard. Punisher to claim the final frag, but Sneak having a very, very strong game. It was eco frags, but it was impressive. 34 frags for him, and Crooks has fought his way back as well, who had 4 frags in the first half, now rocking 14 frags. Very impressive there. No, this channel, well, Exotic TV is listed as family show, so any sort of messages that aren't posted are checked and usually denied. It's just a stop. We also, I think we're gonna start banning words like throw and stuff like that, because it's so annoying. Like, especially because Exotic is licensed to cast the WCA games, and literally whenever we cast the WCA game, which is Chinese, it's literally always throw, cheat, throw, cheat. It's brilliant. So I can't say throw a grenade. Throw up. Ah, you guys, trolls. No, but you know what I mean. It's like, whenever we cast a WCA, because like we pretty much have to cast them games because we're contracted. It's like, or not contracted, we're just like the exclusive broadcaster. So, like, it's crazy. Like, it's people like just like, oh, you throw, cheat, mafia. That's the new one. That's the newest one that we've seen. The Mafia paid the team to throw. Although Sneak to provide a very important frag. 2 versus 2 on the retake right here. Daheb is tagged down to 55, but Punisher moving in toward the site. Finds the frag with a P250. And for some reason doesn't have a weapon, but you know. Finally has an AK. Espazed going for the peek and takes the head of Espazed as well. Good frag for him. Punisher, did he spot Daheb there? He definitely did. Has to try and tap the defuse and looking for the spray down. Daheb has the angle and will be able to secure the round. A good timing play from him there. So, with that being said, Spett Gaming on to the Eco. No, onto the Force Buy, sorry. I swear we just had a Twitter notification that said DM. I swear I just saw a Twitter notification that said DM. I have no idea. I was like, oh, someone like asking for work or whatever. But apparently not. Although Babaka Johnny doing a lot of work there. Picking up 2 frags in the A bomb site. The bombs will be planted by Pixel though, so forcing the rotation of Spett Gaming. But in a 3 versus 1, surely they have the chance to be able to pick this game up. No utility for Pixel here. And he will fall. Spett putting themselves onto match point. Giving themselves a massive, massive chance to secure the game right here. Obviously, the economy of Hot4Dudes isn't the best, so they have to go into the force buy anyway. But taking the win would be great right here. He's eating ramen while playing one. Johnny. I'll be already tagged inside the middle. Osip, he will be the first to fall. SPZ to find the frag, looking to try and get the trade. Doesn't manage to do so yet, but does manage to eventually pick it up. Sneak will be able to instantly trade though, so back into a 4 versus 3. Babaka to be caught out inside of connector though. Sneak spraying through the smoke and catching yet another trade. Was it through the smoke though? I'm not too sure if it was. Actually winning. So 3 versus 2. 2 more frags secures Spett the victory, putting them on a 4-1 streak on ESEA, which is pretty impressive. And Daheb is in the chat. Rip my nudes. GG, well played. I presume the game is over, but thank you for being good, guys. Crooks in a 1-for-1. Crooks to secure the game as well. I'm guessing you guys are here because the game's over. But Crooks moving out to our bench. Should have the angle secured. And definitely will. There we go. GG. Well played to both of the teams. Both Spett and Hot4Dudes. Very, very good game to cast. You guys have been insane. SPZ, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I can say your name now. If you watch the VOD, I called you Spyzo literally through the whole game. I'm very sorry. Don't hate me. But either way, Crooks, GG. Well played. A very strong performance, especially from Sneak. Man of the match for me right there. And that is it from us, guys. Make sure to enter the giveaway if you haven't done so already. We are giving away a gut knife Autotronic minimal wear. So a decent knife. I think it's like $85 market price. So with that being said, we will wait for Crooks to go live. We'll probably drop him a host after he goes live as well. But he's probably going to the toilet, getting whatever sorted. But with that being said, you guys have been insane. So we will pretty much catch you in the next one. I think Crooks is in the chat as well. I can see him in the viewer list. What is Gamer Sensei? Gamer Sensei is it's like Boomio, but better. Well, not better. They're on equal levels. I think Boomio kind of has the advantage, but Gamer Sensei is basically you get taught by pros the best way to play CS. When to peek, economy,